Three, two, one. We are live. Okay, so. Oh wait, what am I doing? Real. Okay. I need my theme song. I need my theme song. Where is my theme song at? Okay, here we go. I found it. I found it. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bobby McHenry Show. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I am your host, Bobby McHenry. We have a great show for y'all today. I hope everybody is doing wonderful today. This is ultimately our very first show back, or my first show back. And I can tell you why. I just want to apologize for not staying consistent with the show. These last what? However long it's been since the last time I did the last episode. Let's see. The last episode that I did was back in April of last. So last month. It was so the last episode I did was on the 17th of last month. So that was the last episode I did before I went on hiatus, if you call it, or I could do a break from not posting and that set up. Thank you so much. Speaking of whom, I just had our theme song in the background just now playing right now, and well not we, we have or we had, she's not on the line no more, but she left out, but hopefully I can kind of talk, I can convince her to do our theme song. I can convince her to write and produce some lyrics for this theme song that I just have playing just now. So hopefully I can kind of convince her to write and produce some lyrics for that song that you just heard just now, just a couple seconds ago. So she just popped in, showed some love. I'll go pick up Just Be Nice. She will be hopefully our theme song performer and composer. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And yeah, we we jokingly was talking about it at one point. This is what I want to say. This is like going way back. This is what 2022. This is one live back in 2022, I think it was. And this, okay, so okay, let me tell y'all the whole backstory, not backstory, but the scenario of that particular show that we had. So, long story short, it was supposed to be. We're not supposed. It was a whole show dedicated to mental health, and it came up to being maybe like a 3.5 hour live show that day, that night, whatever. But here's the crazy part. That whole particular show turned out to be um, going into the next morning. So I didn't end that particular show that day or that night, whatever, until it was like what, like seven. What was like 7? It was like 6:50, like going on 7 o'clock in the morning that day or that whatever. Um, so I initially did a whole. I did a all nighter. That particular live. So I stayed up all night until about 7 o'clock in the morning and did a whole show dedicated to mental health. And I mean it turned out to be a good show. And long story short, like towards like the last few minutes of of that particular show, C came on. C, um, and and C. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. That was a motorcycle white pass. I wanted to let that go, um, but yeah. So she came on, and yeah, she was one of the guests that night, or that, yeah. And before I closed it up, before I ended that show, uh, she had mentioned that she wanted to do a theme song for me and for the show. And I thought that was really nice and kind and sweet for her to bring that up. And so hopefully whenever I can get this show to be produced in an actual like studio, hopefully, which I'm trying my best to do as we speak. I'm trying to save up much. I'm trying to save up money, and so that way I can be able to do that and whatnot. Hopefully in the next couple of years or so, or year or two. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, so now, okay, so 9 minutes. Okay, so we are 9 minutes in right now. I still gotta do the monologue. So let me hurry up and finish the story. So basically, like I said, she was kind enough to, this was just out of like the blue. I don't know what made her think about to say this, but I'm kind of, I mean, I ain't, I'm not, complaining, um, or I'm not, about it because first of all, this is a late night show, and hopefully, like I said, once I get to that point of doing the show from the studio, and I do have one in mind. It's just if I can get my finances up to par and whatnot. But but yeah, so if I can do it from that particular facility that I am thinking about doing it from or at, it really just all comes down to getting finishing hiring people, making posters, flyers, coming up with the theme song like I just mentioned, meeting with the producers, my friend Jordan, who's one of my executive producers along with myself, and a good friend of mine, Clifford, who is actually our director on the show. He's one of our EPs as well. And so, we gotta, come together and really talk about this show, and really, have like a real deep conversation about the show and the future of the show and the plans for so that's really gonna be something to look forward to in the next couple, or hopefully like in the next year or two. Hopefully, we can make that happen. Yeah, but for now we just gonna have to be patient and hang tight. So yeah, so again, I just want to thank what's her name again? Cause I don't want to mess it up. What's up, Victoria? Let me see. Just be nice. That is her TikTok handle. Don't go. Make sure y'all go follow her. Again, it's just be nice with 2 eyes. So again, if she's watching, I want to say thank you for bringing that up at the time. That was 2 years ago, going on 3. That was back in 2022. I was 22 at the time. I'm 24. I'll be 25 next year. Hopefully we can, like I said, we can we can all come together sometime soon. Maybe in the next couple of years or so, and we can really talk things out and go from there. So yeah. So again, thank you to Just Be Nice for that suggestion, for that at the time, and I really do want her to do the theme song because she even performed a little like snippet of it on the show live. And me personally, I loved it. So I loved it so much that I even followed her on Instagram, and I think I want to say Facebook, Instagram, and I think Twitter. I think. So that was like that was when I first like followed her, like when I first like started following her on all social media. Was 2 years ago. Can y'all stop with the matches? Oh, she just came back in. Okay. Let me see. One comment. I seen that. There you go, Bobby. That's right. But yeah. So let's see. Okay, so you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and get straight into the monologue. So we are 14 minutes in. We're gonna go straight into the monologue. So first things first, I want to give a congratulations to Jimmy Fallon. He just celebrated his 10th year as host of the Tonight Show, and he just had a whole prime time special. It was a 2 hour prime time special on NBC. Um, Showcasing all the games, the sketches, the guests, all the moments that they had in the last 10 years. So a huge congratulations to Jimmy and his team over at the Tonight Show and NBC for 10 years of nothing but fun and happiness and uplifting and just pure greatness. 10 years of the Tonight Show. So Jimmy Fallon and his team over at the Tonight Show. Congratulations for that. Next thing, movie news. I wanna say the I don't know I don't know if it's the last one or not. I think it might be, but I don't want to say it's the last one, but it might be. But in movie news, the I'm just gonna say the last, I'm gonna put it in quotes, the last Bad Boys movie with Martin and Will Smith is coming out next month, June. To be exact, June 7th. So make sure y'all go out and see that June 7th next month. Make sure get your tickets and go out and see that. The Bad Boys with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Again, that's June 7th. Y'all go out and make sure y'all go out and see that. June 7th, Bad Boys with Martin and Will Smith. Will Smith. Let's see. Can y'all stop requesting? I'm not doing no battles right now. Okay, stop requesting. Let's see. Um, let's see. What else do I want to talk about? Before I go to my little interview, before I get into the interviews, I want to say the reason why I haven't been consistent. Since that last episode I did last month on the 17th, the 17th of last month. That was the last episode I did before I went on a break. So of course, I do have a day job, outside of TikTok. So I do have that going on for myself. I do have a day job. So that's one part of why I haven't stayed on top of the show, because I'm doing my day job, and I recently, now here's this is the sad part. So I went to the dentist, and just for like a checkup or whatever, and cause my I went to my aunt's house one day, and because she wanted me to help out, with around the house and whatnot. And so, long story short, I was over there at her house, and I was watching TV, watching YouTube, and I was perfectly fine until my teeth was starting to hurt. So my teeth were starting to hurt like really bad on this side right here on my left side, and so my aunt, she does culinary, so she's a chef. So she cooks a lot. So she had to leave to deliver some food that day, and when she left, I went to the bathroom and tried to gargle some water, like some cold water in my mouth. And I'm not gonna lie, that did help for a minute until I had to talk again. Which I kind of But the good thing is that I'm feeling a lot better now. But the bad thing here is that I had to get 4 tea poured out. Soon I have to get 4 tea poured out. Two in the front, 2 in the back. Um, and yeah, that's gonna be something to yeah, that's gonna be something to look forward to, at least for me. Cause cause my teeth was hurting badly. Like when I say badly, my teeth was hurting like bad. Um, but yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome, man. If this is your first time seeing the show, seeing me, and you don't know what the show's about, welcome everybody. This is the Bobby McHenry show. If this is your first time, welcome in. I hope you enjoy yourself. This is a show where we spread positivity, good vibes, good energy. No negativity here. Just strictly good vibes, positivity, and so feel free to stay and and just enjoy yourself, and yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and go over here, and we're gonna start getting some people on, and we're gonna kick the show started. So. Oh shit. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Let me see. I see Paige. Okay, so Paige just joined in. Okay. So yeah. So we have. What is it? Season 5. Okay. Sponsors. Oh yeah. You know what? Before I start, I do want to mention. Um, I was going through a couple videos on the show's YouTube channel, and I came across and I saw that we had a couple of sponsors or a couple of ads and a few videos. So I want to mention them real quick before we continue. So a huge shout out to Sour Patch Kids, Indeed, and Starbucks. Those are the three, at least for now, at least the ones that I saw ads on or for. Sour Patch Kids, Starbucks, and I guess it's a site called Indeed. Um, I'm gonna need to look more into that. I don't know what that is, but Starbucks and Sour Patch Kids. Thank you so much for them 2 ads from them videos. So that's something I wanted to talk about and mention before here at the top before I continue. So Sour Patch Kids and Starbucks, thank you for them 2 ads. And we're going to get into the show. This is season 5. We have one more season after this season, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. Okay, decline. Okay, decline. Okay. Just a nice setup there. Thanks. Okay, why is she different number? Why does she name come? Let me see who is the 11.2. Okay. 22.6. 22.6. We're gonna give her a follow. 10.8. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, then she got 200. Okay, look at that. She got 260. Damn. She got almost 300. She got almost 300 people in her room, in her chat. She got almost 300 people in her chat. That is insane. Oh, come. Why are y'all. Okay, I'm gonna follow her. Cause why are y'all. Why are y'all acting like that? Let's try just Marvin. See if he picks. Hello?
Hello, how you doing?
I am doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. What is this, a talk show?
Yep. This is my show that I do on TikTok. Yeah.
Okay, tell me about your show. I want to see if I want to be a part of it. Go ahead.
So it is a late night show. But
Go,
huh?
go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay. So it's a late night show. But I'm doing it in the daytime, just so that way I can kind of get to see like like to see if more people would join or not. So
Okay.
it's really like an experiment for me. So this is like this is really all new for me right now. So I'm just like
Okay.
yeah. So I'm just trying to see if people will like be more active or like me like I guess I don't know like be more engaging around this time instead of like nighttime.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, I've been doing this for like 5 years now. This is our fifth season.
Okay, come on, fifth season. Go ahead and give it up. Y'all going to give it up real quick, real fast. 5 seasons. Baby, listen. That's a blessing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead. Keep talking about it. Go ahead.
So yeah, so this is our season, fifth season, and the show. I've been very blessed to see um a lot of people on here. I came across like some good people on here doing that too.
Okay.
I had a couple famous people on here. I had like a couple dancers, singers on here. Um, comedians. I had a couple comedians on here.
Okay.
So I mean, it's really like a show for like anybody who like wants to like show off their talent and stuff like that. So, um,
Oh. So
yeah,
you a talent scout.
uh, somewhat,
Something
somewhat,
like that. Something like that.
yeah.
Okay, so what are the benefits of being put on by you?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Okay, I think I can tell you this. The last person who came on, this was like 2 years. This was 2 years ago.
Okay.
Um, she's a singer and she was on the show and she was in a movie called it was called it's called Knives Out. I don't know if you heard of it.
I could Google it.
Okay, yeah. So she was in that movie and she's on here and then talking about the movie and stuff like that. And then she started to like sing a little bit, and then from that point, she she asked me like how long I've been doing the show, and I told her at that particular point it was like what 3, almost 4 at that point, and then so I just told her that that if she wanted to come back on, she could she can.
Okay.
And I saw her I guess to answer your question, I saw her on a game show. It's called Pictionary. I don't know if you heard of it.
I haven't. What is it on?
It's on I think it's on Fox. Channel
Okay,
8.
it's on Fox. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So she was on so she's on that. And then I was gonna do a video talking about that, but
Mm-hmm.
I never got a chance to do it. So I'm kinda like, you know, yeah.
Right. So
But
going back to the first question, what are the benefits of being on your show?
benefits.
Yeah.
Um I guess you can say it really depends on like if you have fun or not, I guess. Like if you really like enjoy like the vibe, the connection, the energy, like if you can like come back if you want. It was like
So it's really about making a connection.
right.
Okay. 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 I'm here for it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Um, yeah, so it's like to, I guess to like continue like with that answer, like I've had like a lot of people like come back on like from time to time and like do like update shows.
Okay.
So like I've had like a good people come back on and like tell me like how um like how they've been up to stuff like that. So it's it's cool.
Okay. 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 You had where your microphone? You ain't got no microphone? What's going
No,
on?
I mean I do, but they not like charged. I gotta put them on the charger.
Now, how you get on live? How the host of a show get hit? I'm gonna need you to do better.
Okay,
Yes, we need the microphone ready.
okay.
All right. So when we starting this show, what's going on?
Well, I mean it. I mean it already started, honestly.
Okay, we'll process your thoughts.
Okay, all right, I'm ready. So, normally about this time, I normally like ask the person who I'm interviewing or talking to. I usually ask them to like introduce themselves to my people, like the audience. So, like, if you want to like introduce yourself, because like this is our first time meeting and stuff like that. So, if you want to like introduce yourself, like what you do on TikTok, and
Okay, I'll go along. Hello, my beautiful people. How you living? How you feeling? My name is Just Marvin. So on TikTok, I do a variety of things, but I'm primarily known for doing a lot of Tina Turner impersonations. I also play different characters and just have fun. Dancing. Some people will consider me to be comedy as well. Um, yeah, I think for me it's just all about personality and just having fun on my TikTok. Mm-hmm.
okay. So, you said you do impersonations, right?
Yes.
So how long you been doing that for? Like, if you don't mind me asking.
I don't mind you asking. I've been doing it on how long have been doing it on TikTok or just overall?
I mean, I guess you could say overall, like in general, yeah.
I've been impersonating Tina Turner every I almost said something. Mm. I've been doing Tina Turner for as long as I can remember, honestly. But as far as doing it on TikTok, I would say probably maybe two, almost 3 years, because
Okay.
the I've been doing it outside of TikTok, but the first time I did it on TikTok, it went viral. And I took that as an opportunity to say, people like this. So if
Right.
I continue to do it, then who knows what will happen. And I feel like it started transitioning into other things. So yeah. Hey Steph, how you doing?
You gotta keep doing what you love and put yourself out there more. So yeah. Um. Okay. So like um. Okay. So Tina Turner. Okay. So um. Okay. So I guess my next question would be like have you well, okay, so of course you got like a good following because I'm looking at your thing now. You got over 490, almost 500K followers on here.
Yes, I do.
I guess my next question is like, have you like I guess you could say have you like seen like a growth or like an impact or like some type of like improvement in like your demographic of people? I guess yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, because when I started on TikTok, I started with a small following. And I feel like by me continuing to doing what I'm doing, the numbers have grown so much. But what I would say is lately I haven't been able to really reach as many people that follow me. I guess it's because of the algorithm. But I feel like the more I challenge myself to go out into the world
Mhm.
and be more public with it, I feel like at that point the algorithm is going to start catching on to me a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's really all about I mean I know this may sound like uh about chasing clout, which is I mean it's really not about chasing clout, but
No,
it's I mean it depends like on the person and like like how you view TikTok, but it really depends on like if you want like the views, the likes, and stuff like that. So
right.
me personally, I don't really care about that. I just want I want that like that genuine like connection and just like the support. I don't really care about the likes and stuff like that, so I don't really care about that.
Well,
But
what I can say is this: as a talk show person, right? That's what you do. You say you got a podcast as well.
it's yeah, somewhat yeah.
Okay, so the views should be important to you because without views, you don't have a show.
Okay.
So let's not ever say that again. Yeah. Um, just saying.
Okay.
Um, but I know for me, it is about. It's not necessarily just about the views; it's about the interaction as well. Because I'm hoping that what I'm doing, it just entice people to say, you know what, let me interact with this person to make me want to do more. You
Right.
know, because that's how I am. I do the videos to kind of see what the feedback is going to be. But when you don't really have much feedback, it's like, okay, are they liking it? Because people can view your stuff all day, but if you ain't got them comments,
Yeah, I mean it's it's really pointless at that point. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
You seem nervous as a host. What's going on?
I mean a little bit. But
Why?
that's just me. Like
Okay,
so.
okay.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like me personally, I'm just like a side person in real life. So like
And
off camera,
okay.
like I'm cool on camera, but like off camera, like I'm very shy. So
Okay, I can kind of tell a little bit, honestly, by me just watching.
yeah. Um, but I mean, I try not to like make it like too obvious, so that way so that like the person I'm interviewing don't make them like feel uncomfortable or whatever. So I try not to like make it like seem too obvious, but at the same time, like I said, I'm me and I'm gonna stay me for regardless. So
As you should, right?
but but then again, it's like what you said. I'm supposed to be a talk show person, so it's like I'm supposed to be like on here with energy and stuff like that. But it's like I don't. It's like I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm still like kind of like how can I say it? Like how like I'm still kind of like growing and like kind of like improving in my performance, if you will. So because like things don't, something like that don't like go like overnight, if that makes sense.
So what would happen if you get somebody on your show that has a lot of energy? That's a big, like they got big energy, a big personality. Are you able to handle that?
That's a good question. I think I don't know. I mean, I would honestly. Um, it would just depend on like if I can like just keep up with that energy.
Do you think you could keep up with my energy?
I mean, you seem cool, so it's like I don't know. I don't know. It's really hard for me to really explain. But it's like if I like okay, so like if we were doing this in real life, like I would I think I would have like no problem like
Is this not real life?
I mean it is, but I'm saying in
Public?
yeah.
Like, okay, face to face type of
Right,
thing.
right, 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 right,
Even though okay,
right,
okay.
right, right, right. So yeah, so like I think I wouldn't have a problem with doing that, face to face. But like on here, like I don't know, it's still like kind of like new to me, even though I've been doing it for like 5 years now. But
Right. Because I was worried about that for a second. I was like, you're doing it for 5 years, so I was thinking maybe when you started, we was just gonna go, and you still can bring out your personality. It's just all about taking control of your show.
yeah,
Because as I'm sitting here, I'm giving you feedback, right? And I'm sitting here, I'm waiting for the like you seem like you don't know where to start.
yeah, you know what
I feel like I feel like what you could do is you can already like you have a card in your hand, correct?
yep.
What's on your card? Don't
Question?
say you got a card in your hand, ain't nothing on you.
No, it is.
What's on your card?
Oh, you
You
can't see
got
it.
questions. You got questions that's prepared. So I feel like that's definitely what you need to do for real. I mean, honestly. Um have you some questions already prepared and just be ready. You got this. You dressed up. You see what I'm saying? You're dressed up. So let's do it. Go ahead, go for it. Give me your best shot. Go for it.
All right, for sure. Okay. So. Okay, okay. Let me see. What's too good? Um. Okay, this first question might be a little personal, but I'm gonna ask you, what's your best childhood memory, if you can you remember like your best like childhood memory from like your childhood.
Another thing, don't say stuff that's too personal. Say I have a couple of questions for you and just go for it.
Okay.
You're making it too just go for it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, repeat the question again.
What is your best childhood memory from your childhood?
My best childhood. Now that's a great question. Let me think about this for a second. They have so many different things that happened in my childhood, but the best one. Hmm. I would say the best moment in my childhood, I would say, is when I went trail riding. And the reason why I say that that is the best moment for me trail riding is because we do that as a family, right? So my daddy would get on a four wheeler, and he got this little wagon attached to the trailer.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of times you don't think that my grandma and stuff and other people would get into it because they're a little older. But when I tell you we got on there and we had the time of my life, like my daddy he wasn't going extremely slow. He had a nice little speed and we was flying. I feel like the reason why that's considered to be the best moment because that is the last time I remember all of us like really being together. Everybody was able to move around. You got the elderly people that wasn't so elderly. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was the best time. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Now I think me personally, I think I would like to like try that for for myself because it seemed like kind of fun. So
Yeah. Are you into stuff like that, like dirt bikes and
yeah,
rock?
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Really? So do you have a dirt bike?
No, I don't.
No. Okay.
No,
Let
I
me tell
don't.
you something. I have, well, all of my stuff is in the country. That's anyways. But yeah, I got a four wheeler and I have a dirt bike.
Okay.
But the thing is, the very first time I was on, no, not the very first time, the fourth time I was on a four wheeler. I had my little nephew with me.
Mm.
It We was driving so fast. I had him sitting in the front, and he was messing with the gears or whatever.
Wait, wait, yeah.
But see, what had happened was is
Hmm.
that he hit the button at the wrong time, and somehow my body went that way, and his body went that way.
Wow.
It was very scary. Because around that time I went over a fence and I blacked out. Are you laughing at that?
No, no.
Wow. You laughing at that? I lost my shoe. I scraped side of my eyebrows. My fingers was all bent inside. Oh yes, it was horrible. My little nephew, he was nothing. He had no issues, no injuries, no nothing. The problem was is that I blacked out, and I remember waking up, and he was standing over my body, just sobbing. He was like crying, and I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "Uncle Marvin, I thought you wasn't gonna wake up," and I was like, "I'm good, I'm good." But yeah, so four wheelers can be dangerous.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, man.
It's fine. That was a long time ago. I'm still here.
Yeah. Thank
Mhm.
God. Mm. Okay. Moving on. Now this is another kind of question, but we're gonna say if you can go back and give your 18-year-old self, I don't know how old you are, I'm not gonna ask, but your 18-year-old self one piece of advice, what would you ask your 18-year-old self right now and why?
What would I ask myself, or what would I tell myself?
Both. It can be both. Let's just put it that way.
I wouldn't ask myself anything, but I would tell myself that to keep going, like, because there was a time where I felt like I slowed down and I was juggling who I am as a person internally. And I feel like if I can go back in time and tell myself at 18 to release that, be yourself, be your authentic self, because later on in life, people is going to love you for it. So that's the only thing that I would go back and tell my 18-year-old self.
Yeah. Okay. Uh,
Same question to you. If you could go back in time, I don't know how old are you, but how old are you?
24.
Oh, uh, if you could go back in time and talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you say?
Let's
Ooh, this must
see.
be a heavy one.
Let's see, 18. So that was what, seven? No, that was like 7 years ago. So
Yeah, he's
let me see. I think I would say just just like keep going. Don't mind the haters because they gonna talk regardless. So just don't mind what they say about you because like they're just like jealous of like, of you and like your success and stuff like that. So like I think I would say to myself and like people watching right now, I think I would say just like don't mind people who's like that. Just like kind of like keep doing you like for you because I
Mhm.
think they is like like you're the only one who like matter if that makes sense.
It does. It makes perfect sense. I mean, it's similar to me going back in time and talking to myself as well. Saying that, you're the only one that matters as far as like your mental. You're the only one that matters. Don't worry about the negative energy because that just comes with the territory of who you are. Um, so you feel like you had a lot of haters when you were 18?
Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely, yeah. And still do to this day.
Why you think that is?
I don't know, just I guess my the way how I am, cause I'm a very like kind, sweet person. Like if you really know me in real life, I'm always like hearing about people. Like I'm always like asking about people, just checking up on them, stuff like that, and just I think it really depends. Like I think it's really about how. Let's see, how can I put it without making it seem so like like arrogant? But I don't know. It's like I guess I can say like I guess my like personality in a way because I feel like the way how I like do things in a way I feel like that kind of like makes people like jealous of like how I do things if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay. It took me a minute, but I think I got it now. Yeah, I get it. Okay. All right. What's your next question?
Let's see. Okay. Okay. Now I think this one might be a good question. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna ask you. Tell me three most influential people in your life and how they impact you and why.
Oh, that's a great question. Now, three. Mm, three. I don't think I have three though. Well, my first one will be Tina Turner because for me it's just like listening to her or watching her story at a young age. Of course I didn't know too much about it, but I feel like throughout the years it has helped me, basically just saying like no matter what you're dealing with, always just stay focused on what's important to you, so if you have a goal, you have a dream, you go for it no matter what. But I also learned through that story is that you don't just accept and allow anything into your life, no
Mm.
matter if you have promises that you give people, because she was someone that didn't believe in broken promises. However, some promises have to be broken. So I don't really have too many people that I look at, unfortunately, but she is actually one of them that inspires me the most.
Okay.
What about you?
Let me see. Let me see. Three. Okay. So I think I would say, since I'm okay, so I'm gonna go in the direction that Um, since I'm doing a talk show, so I think I would say um, I'm a big fan of like talk show people. So like Steve Harvey or um, Arsenio Hall
Okay.
or who else? Um, who else?
Hey, Nurse Ashley.
Dang, who's I can't think of his name. But yeah, like people like that, like
Okay.
they I guess they like them two, like those two people, like those are like my main two like inspirations behind me doing this show right now. So
Okay.
um, like if you really want to know um like why I'm doing this show and like what inspired me to do it is because of them two guys right there. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I love that. And just from watching their body of work, do you feel like you learned a lot from them? Because I feel like you do have what it takes to be a really, really good, I can see it in you. But I feel like you just need to be like a little bit more like zoned in to who
Oh,
you're
for sure.
talking to. Because honestly, when you move so much, because remember before you was talking about you want people to feel comfortable. Now, I don't necessarily feel uncomfortable, but I'm just watching you and I'm just like, he has so much. I could tell you got potential. So I just feel like you just need to be zoned in a little bit more to who you're talking to, and I feel like you'll be able to go way more further than where you are. I feel like even with the 5 years of experience, that's awesome because that means you at least took the step to get it started. So that's a good thing. And you said what season this is?
Five.
Five seasons. You know they got shows on Netflix that only make it to one season.
Or two, if they lucky.
Right, if they lucky. But look, you got 5 seasons and you did it all on your own. So
Well,
I
yeah.
just feel like I know I'm some random person that came across your live or something, but I'm
Mhm.
just saying, I feel like you just need to be zoned in a little bit more. I don't know if you're surrounded by a lot of distractions where you are now, but I feel like, yeah, you have good questions. Um, you pause a lot. So I don't know, you still get, I yeah. So what I'm gonna do for you is, how about I follow you?
Okay.
How often do you go live?
You see, that's the thing. This is actually my first like show back. Like I've been off.
Oh, okay. So that could be what it is.
Yes, cause um like dang, I have a day job, so I have that going on for myself, and then I have um like a personal issue that's like going on right now. Like I got to get my teeth pulled out, my wisdom teeth pulled out. So I went to the dentist a couple weeks ago, and they told me that I gotta get like four, like how many was it, 4 or 5 teeth pulled out. So I gotta
Oh
get my,
wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, like the last show I did was like, let me see, I know the last show that I did was last month on the 17th. That was the last show I did.
That was a while ago. Well, I feel like, so you don't really do this too often. You don't meet a lot of people on live like this.
Oh, I mean I
Hey,
don't.
Caleb.
I don't, and see that's the thing. See, I told like when I first came on here, that's what I told my people, my chat whatever. When I first came on here, I told them that I haven't been on here for quite some time and whatnot. So um and I just told them that that I need to start like getting more like consistent and stuff like that. So
Right.
and I'm gonna try my best to like kind of do that more often, so I can like yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: if I was to have a live and have you as a speaker, like my co-star or something, would you be able to hold it down? How about we do a test run? I'll follow you, give you a test run,
Okay.
and I will allow you to answer questions to people.
Okay. I mean that's okay. 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 I like that.
Because I want you to be able to be like to be on it a little bit more. Because you have a lot of moments where you don't even know what you want to say. And I feel like by you being on TikTok, I feel like that's the quickest way to lose your audience.
Yeah. 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 You got a point.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got this.
I hope so. I hope so.
No, no, no. You do. You do. You do. You just got to keep doing it a little bit more. Build boost that confidence up a little bit more. You already dress all sharp, looking like Steve Harvey. So you might as well just go ahead and just go for it.
Yeah.
You got another question on there?
Uh. Okay. So I got two, but this next one is what is your biggest? No, hold on. What is your biggest, yeah. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Dirty nails.
Okay. There you go. Um. Let me see. Where's your biggest pet peeve? Okay. 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 Now my last question to you is, what would the title be of the book if your worst enemy had the writer, like if you, I don't know if you got like any like worst enemies, but like if you had like a worst enemy, like what would the title be and why?
Oh, we got another friend on here.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Casey. How you doing?
I'm well. How y'all doing?
Doing real good. Now,
Look,
Bobby, don't get nervous now.
Okay.
All right, now you gotta hold it down. What's your question one more time? I'm sorry.
Okay. So first of all, I want to say welcome. Is it Casey?
Casey.
Okay, I'm Bobby. I do a talk show on here. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to repeat the question one more time. So if you have a worst enemy, I don't know if you have one or not, but if you do, what is the title of the book if they have the right one for you or about you?
So if they have to write a book for you, what would the title be?
Yep.
That's an interesting question. Um, my enemy. See, I'm not used to that type of question. I don't. The villain that got away. That's what Paris said. The villain that got away. Okay, or bitch, you try me. That would be my title right there. Bitch, you try me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Casey,
Mine would,
what the
mine,
title of your book would be?
the disappearance.
Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
gone,
That's a good one.
gone,
Okay.
gone.
That's right.
Yeah. So Casey, we trying to get him a little bit more comfortable with like doing lives and being a host.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. He's been doing it for 5 years, but he's still got a little nervousness in him, right?
Okay.
Because you know, being on TikTok, you meet so many different types of people, so many different types of energy. So
Personalities, all that.
yeah, so why not start off with Marvin and Casey?
Uh, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, take over your show.
This is your show. We just here.
Yeah.
Okay. No, no, thank you. No, thank you to to both of y'all for coming on. I appreciate that. But to continue the interview, if you want to call it that, but so I'm gonna say the
You,
next question.
you looking down again. We need
Oh,
eye contact.
okay.
Look at your question, know your question, and talk. Go ahead, we got it. You got it. Do it.
Let me see. Let me see. Okay. All right. So, what's your favorite? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. What's your biggest challenge like right now, and like this particular moment, like right now, like it can be physical, mentally, spiritually. I wish like your biggest challenge right now.
Okay, who would you like to answer that question?
It can be either one.
Take over your show. Who would you like to answer the question?
I'm gonna go Casey.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I would say you said my biggest
Challenge.
challenge?
Yep. Yep.
My biggest challenge right now, and I'm gonna base it off of being on TikTok. My biggest challenge right now is the perception that other people have of me. A lot of people say that I am non-approachable because of how I have a resting face. I don't really exude, how other characters exude. So, it takes more for me being an introvert to be like, "Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Let's do it. Let's get into a character." And people like that. That draws people in. That's not me naturally. I'm naturally a thinker, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm slow to speak, and I
Okay.
listen first. So that's my biggest challenge right now.
I love that. Okay. Okay. For me, I'm gonna also base it around TikTok as well. I feel like my biggest challenge right now is trying to monetize myself and really try to understand what it would take to get from there to there. And not just going off of what I do now. Like it's all about taking it to another level. But I feel like there's something in between that I'm missing that I can't quite put my fingers on just yet. So I would say that would be my biggest challenge right now. That was a great question, Bobby.
Really great question.
Yes. Hold on. Sister, I love ya.
Giovanni, welcome in.
She ain't say it back. She don't care about me. Go ahead.
No.
I
Um,
understand.
okay. I guess my last question is let me see. This is kind of like a basic question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. What's your favorite color, and what does that color mean to you?
Marvin, I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, so my favorite color is red.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And for me, red is just bold. I feel like red stands out. I feel like red is confidence. It's sensual. It's sexy. It's seductive. I feel like I just love the color red. So I would say those. That's what it means to me. Yeah. Hey, vlog, trips, story times. How you doing?
All right, so red is a good color because red is the color of power. Me specifically, my favorite colors would be purple, blues, greens. Why? Because they represent royalty. They represent
Mm.
a a level of class and authority, and so that's why they are my favorite colors.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, I love that. So, Gabby, I'm just gonna throw that right back at you. What's your color?
Your packages are right here.
Now I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Cool.
I hope
Um,
so.
I'm gonna say wear because first of all I'm wearing it, and I feel like the color wear is is very bright, and it like I'm gonna kind of like go off of you what you said, so it kind of like gives like off that power and like that brightness in a sense. So I feel like wear is like it gives her like sexy, what's the one I'm looking for? Um, confident, stuff like that. So I feel like,
Okay.
you it gives off like that kind of like that type of energy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here for it. Hmm.
Um, yeah. So that's all the questions I had. So,
Okay. Okay. So when is your next show then?
um, next so let me see. I mean, probably tomorrow. 'Cause I mean, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can probably come back on same time today tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what time it is. It's over y'all, but it's like 4:30 over here for me, so I don't know.
Okay, so you're an hour ahead of me.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can come on tomorrow. I don't know. I gotta see.
Okay. Okay.
But
I think you did a good job. Um,
Yeah, I
thank you,
think you
thank
did
you,
good.
thank you.
Do you have any advice for him, Casey, as you do?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm.
So I would say, like how Marvin was saying, you're gonna ask questions. Pre-write your questions down. If something else comes up, cool, it comes up, but have like questions already in your head. I've already written these down. I know what I'm gonna ask, so it's not a lot of let me see, let me see, let me see, and it's just like I'm engaging. I'm looking at the at my co-host. I'm engaged. You
Nice.
see my eyes, I see their eyes, and we're in there. And we tend to do this a lot because I just did it. When we're thinking, we say a lot. Be
Mhm.
assured in what you're gonna say and just say it. Having silence is better than saying a lot.
Yeah. Another thing too, take in mind that you are on TikTok. So what you could do is that card can be blank. You have a cute little decorations in front. In front of you is where you should pin your questions, just in case you may forget something. Don't have nothing where you're looking down. I'm telling you, you will lose your audience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick,
Okay.
Yeah.
because
See,
it,
I
it it
I
takes.
stuck it out with you because I was like, I see what you're doing. So,
Mhm.
and now you get to be one of my friends.
Well, okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and
You're welcome, Bobby. So, like I said, I will go ahead and follow you back. I enjoy what you was doing, and I do intend on having you back, and you get to meet some more people.
all right. Sounds fun. That sounds good.
Yeah, but be ready.
I will. I will. I will.
All right,
All right.
That's sweet. I know.
all right. See you later.
See ya.
Thank you all again. Woo! All right. We're gonna call it off here.